Stand to my course, and welcome back to another episode of RogueTech as we get into the campaigns of Howl's Harrows. And last time we ran into a treasure mech, and there was treasure to be had. A mongoose that once we ripped open and tore its guts out, we managed to get our hands on an XL engine, as well as an electronic warfare suite and several other goodies. It was fantastic, and I hope that we run into more of those mechs. Now, we're not going to actually start modifying and fixing our mechs until after we mostly clear out the planet or decide that we want to move or get to sort of a threshold that I think we really can. We're kind of short on things like medium lasers and other weapon systems, which are kind of important. And so because of that, we need to basically clear out the planet, and to that end, lost supplies. We've become aware of a convoy transporting supplies to a pirate facility. We'd like those supplies to become lost. If you take my meaning, we will provide the coordinates to locate the shipment and handle any cleanup after the convoy goes astray. This will pay out 100,800 Seabills, 3 or 13 priority salvage at a half skull. Why? Because, well, our alliance is not all that good. At least the game doesn't think our alliance is all that good. Oh, wow, denial zone. Apparently we spawned right next to it. That's interesting. I've never had that happen before. So, with that in mind, let's get on the way as quickly as we can, because I think this is going to be a fair... Yeah, oh, I remember this map. We fought over this map before. Normally we had, melee mechs for this one, but it looks like we're going to have to make do as best as we can. So, Finn already out forward in the Javelin. Yes, indeed, the Javelin with its twin SRM-6s, Mockingbird in the Brigand, despite the fact she's not a very good pilot, Coach in the Shadowhawk, and Death Crusade in the Pahoenix Hawk. So, yeah, let's get the rest of the group up there as quickly as we can. The Brigand itself is incredibly maneuverable, quite effective, and is currently a little tiny grasshopper, which is a little bit amusing. Shadowhawk, of course, is basically garbage. If I'm completely honest, the Shadowhawk is garbage. It's a SHD-2H, which a friend of mine who plays tabletop a lot more than I do, or at least is more familiar with tabletop. We do play Mech HQ over on our Discord, but he's been in tabletop for a lot longer than I have. He has informed me that the 2H Shadowhawk is perhaps the worst ever mech variant that was ever made. However, he does mention that the Shadowhawk that we have in RogueTech is not quite as bad as it is in tabletop. Oh hi, it's a Saladin. What the hell? They're transporting and a Hetzer. Okay, so Saladins are hover tanks that generally have an AC-20 in it, and Hetzers can have an AC-20 in it. So that's interesting. Let's switch to the listen kill ammo for a little bit of increased accuracy. And we've managed to apparently break his hover propulsion. I don't know if I trust that, but in any event, if this thing hits me, it's gonna hit like a truck and keep on going through me. We don't have what you might call heavy enough mechs to actually handle this. Do I want to rush Mockingbird in there first or Death Crusade? Oh, I'm gonna move the Phoenix Hawk into cover. Maneuvering forward. Do I have an accurate shot? I don't really have an accurate shot. I mean, if I got lucky... Oh, the way that these missiles hit is just so painful. Large laser off, everything else to blitz. The reason why that's why the large laser was off. Because we hit the Javelin. Because of course we did. We need to be very much aware of incoming fire having the right of way. So we'll spread our guys out a little bit. Not particularly great accuracy. How about you? Yeah, it's, yeah, blitz him. I need him dead. I need him dead yesterday. We destroyed his AC-20, but I don't know if I actually trust that because, well, the AC-20, well, the crit results for everything actually just don't make any sense. Sprint, get me on forward, get me on up here so I'm in cover, but also not behind any friendlies. It says it's destroyed, so I'm going to shut off the ER mediums and fire just the pulses. You missed.
No love on that strike.
Yeah, that was bad, Mockingbird. That was really bad, because now I've got a harasser right next to me with an internal combustion engine, and it's got SRMs to shoot into my back of my Javelin. So now I've got a lot of hover tanks to worry about. Okay, this is not going well. And the Saladin's going to move forward and not do anything. The Caradidu, I don't know what that is. I've never seen it before.
Primary target is damaged, Commander.
I don't know what was that? Light carrier did nothing. Hetzer's going to pull back. The Javelin's alive, but I'm confused. What just happened here? Okay, he had a whole bunch of rocket pods. That's what happened there. Finn, do you want to get your butt on out of there as soon as you possibly can? Because that is above your pay grade, sir. I do need to kill this carrier, though. Oh, if I do that, they're going to get behind me, and that's levels of bad. Jump. No, not sprint. Jump. I want you to fly. Like the wind, bullseye. Yeah, that's my right arm covered. Bounce over here, license kill ammo is on, torch this sucker, and pray you don't get hurt. Darn it, he didn't kill him. We should have seen that coming. If he gets touched, he's gonna lose his accuracy bonus. Alright, so, Coach, yeah, you're here to step on people, right? 54% chance, 28% chance. That's not exactly what you might call good. I can get a 66 if I want to put my back towards him, and you know what I am. We're in too much pain and danger at the moment. Oh, it's a Crusader, yeah, a Crusader tank from World War II. Okay, so we're dealing with a primitive tank. I got it. That's a nice handy way of figuring that out. You're going to set up right there. Not particularly evasive and somewhat vulnerable to incoming fire, but hey, I got to start killing things. Well, we managed to damage his propulsion, so we've got that much going for us. We just haven't killed him, which is the thing we really need to get going for us. How's the enemy going to react to that? I mean, we've got one of our most important mechs right on top of things. Mockingbird is moving last in the fastest mech we have. That is rather terrifying, actually. We've got to get things going quickly, because the Javelin being so badly damaged is not good. To be fair, we caused some of this damage ourselves. We did it to ourselves. So, I can't blame everything on people, but I'd like to. Can I get... I can't quite make it. Sprint. If I set up here and fired back over my shoulder, I'd have a 70% chance to hit. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to set up here and fire over my shoulder with all weapons. Oh, she managed not to hit the Phoenix Hawk, but she did manage to kill it. So we are spreading our damage far and wide. And unfortunately, we don't have a whole heck of a lot of damage to spread. Hetzer coming up. Okay, it's a laser Hetzer, which in some ways is good, but in some ways is bad. And the other Hetzer is moving up. And is also a laser Hetzer. So we've got two laser Hetzers. It's not as bad as it could be. But if they start drilling, it's going to hurt. Like Carrot right next to me. Let's see the pain that's about to come towards us. If you're an SRM carrier, I'm going to be in a lot of pain. Oh, you're fire. I didn't realize that was a thing. So, yeah. 23 heat. Wow. I wouldn't be that concerned if I mean, that hurt. Holy Jesus, this thing is just nuts. Nobody can see the broadside of a barn anymore. This is a problem, because I've got to stop everybody in the convoy or I lose automatically. Okay, we got to walk that time, which is great. Harasser's almost dead. Oh, the Harasser could... I mean, it's got really dangerous weapons. He's got a light rifle and more countermeasures. Kill the Harasser. Okay, removed it from the board. I don't gotta worry about that. Still gotta worry about the carrier, but the carrier's a flamer. Mockingbird, you weren't blinded, were you? No, you weren't. Oh, that's lovely. A flame's on the way. We'll be basically boiling ourselves alive if we do this. But I figured this isn't actually as bad of a problem as it could be. Oh, am I not in? I'm not in cover. That's not good. ER medium laser off. ER medium laser off. That's not enough. I need all three. Boil it. This mech is going to shut down or something, but if I can kill him, geez God, why can't I kill him? Death Crusade. If you were to chase him down and step on him, you would have a 70% chance of actually managing to step on him. So please go ahead, for the love of God. This is his right side, correct? It is. And step on him. I really badly... Oh, no, never mind. You weren't supposed to... Well, that works fine. But you weren't the one I was intending to. Okay, 25% of the convoy has been defeated. I still have the carrier to worry about. And then the two Hetzers, which is a problem. And the fire is going to spread, and one of my more vulnerable mechs has not moved. That's a 54%. I need the back attack. That'll be a 60% chance to hit, and if I hit him, it won't kill him, but it's what I've got to work with, so what the hey. Hi, this is the most amount of damage I can deal. And I could miss. Yeah, that happens a lot. Oh, this was not good. We're not having the most brilliant of days. Incoming harassers. Well, not harassers, but they are quite dangerous. They are instead Hetzers. They both began with H. Common mistake. And everybody's shooting the Javelin, because if the Javelin... Yeah, there goes his right arm. So that's an expensive replacement. Luckily for us, there's nothing in the Javelin's right arm, so I can kind of work with that. And now, you're about to get sprayed with a lot of stuff, is really the only way I can possibly describe it. You're just gonna mob it with fire. Oh no, you're gonna shoot the Brigand. Are you gonna shut it down? Please don't shut down. I mean, you literally can't attack this round, but just don't shut down. And at least you missed that one, so the Phoenix Hawk wasn't touched. So if I can have the Brigand not turn off, that would be ideal. Finn! Finn, please kill everybody. 104 armor in the back. Who built this thing? The people who built this thing were mean, cruel, and I literally can't kill it. Not with this mech. How are you doing in terms of damage? You're somewhat vulnerable to the one side. So I'll aggressively pursue a strategy to engage that one side. Oh, but not that. That cannot be done. That is too dangerous. Can you fly? Can you fly far? I mean, you can. What side am I presenting towards the enemy? It is my left, which has armor still. How much is my center torso at? I'd love to just be able to bail this guy out of here, but it's too tight at this point. Well, we hit him a couple of times. But he's not dead, and that's kind of the key. So the mech is now overheating, and there are Hetzers around. Enemies apparently moving. I'm hoping it's the people down here that are not actually involved in the combat. They are not. Lovely. Coach, really, I should be going for this light carrier, shouldn't I? Oh, that bloody armor. All of those flamers is just kind of terrifying. At the same time, I gotta take on these, and there is just so much stuff to kill, and not enough damage to kill it with, and I don't do double damage when I step on people, so the odds of this killing are exceedingly low. So I need to just cause havoc. 60%. Come on, do it, do it, do it. Alright, you've exposed the structure. So where is that structure exposed on? You just... I think I hate you. Oh, you hit the turret. You hit the bloody turret. So that was not good. Can I get an accurate shot here? Somewhere? Your armor is okay. It's not great, but it's enough. Okay, light carrier's out of the picture. Now the two Hetzers, which are both internal combustion engines. That's not going to help me, but it's something. Mockingbird. So what you need to do is chill out, but I can't do that. You've got to move. I know you're going to cook, but spend around. Chill. Okay, override successful. Lovely. Next round, they will be able to attack. So there is that. Hetzer's going to fire at my javelin. Please stop shooting at my javelin. My javelin is in pieces. There's no cause for you to keep shooting that javelin. Just go away. The javelin did nothing to you. It's still evasive?
I'm under heavy fire.
Oh, he's stressed, but he's still evasive. Okay, improve to confident. I am glad you're feeling good about the situation, because you know what, I'll admit, I ain't. Now, aside from the accuracy bonus, there's no real advantage to attacking him from the back, so I could just go to the side here in order to lay the damage on thick. That's not great. That's 35. That's 48 if I stand right next to it. I can't kill both. I can't kill both. That's the problem. I can't be that close, but I have to be, don't I? Oh, no, I can be. Okay, so that's a full movement.
Moving out.
It's 2 pips of evasion, but it's better than nothing. Do I cook it? I have no choice. I have to cook it. Because if I don't, we're not going to kill it in time. Alright, the enemy forces off there in the distance. The Wasp Pirates. Please, I don't need to bother with you just yet. Thank you. Okay, the Phoenix Hawk is a fairly excellent mech to do this sort of thing with. That'll be great accuracy. I love it. It's beautiful. And do I mind the cooking? If anything, I might turn this up. Fire! Oh, we're just grinding through the armor bit by bloody bit. Okay, coach. I get it. You don't want to be here. You really don't want to be here. I get that. I understand. But what I need from you right now is to dig deep, suck it up, and stomp on the bloody tank. You just... Are you trying to get people killed, coach? Oh, okay. At least you can do something this turn, right? Oh, you can. You beautiful, beautiful mech, you. ER Magnus to off. That'll put me under the heat. 2 pulses. You can do it. Or not. It's exposed, but it's going to move. Okay, you're at a far distance. Still shooting the javelin. You've critted my listen kill ammunition, SRM6, which is not good. He's panicking. He's panicking. Please stop panicking. Please just stay strong. Stay firm. Oh, he's inspired. Lovely. Okay, Finn. What you need to do Oh, you need to jump. I can't shoot the SRMs if I jump. If I jump, I will not have the heat to do it. 24% accuracy. 24% accuracy. Oh, 24% accuracy, but I'm much closer. Which means I can be killed easier. I mean, if it's just going to be 24% no matter what I do and I can't get to the side, just move it. One of them's got to get shut off, otherwise this mech is going to explode. You hit it a couple of times. That doesn't matter, but you hit it. So there's that going for us. I don't think I'm going to be able to stop him. I literally don't think I can make it there in time. Coach, this time, please, for the love of God, we're trying to win the battle here. I need you to actually hit something. Oh, thank God. Okay. We finally managed to kill one of the Hetzers. I've got to kill the other Hetzer, and I literally can't deal enough damage to it in time. Oh, killing you is going to be just so terrible. Machine guns are struggling. Oh God, I cooked last time. How much is my... No, it's a 10% chance, almost. Roll the dice. Oh, you... At least you didn't blow up. There's that. But the problem is, you didn't hit anything. That's a critical problem. Hi. Cooking. Cook everything. Oh, that looks like it did a lot. It didn't. It honestly did not. He's getting away. Ben, I know. You don't want to be here. I don't want you here. But we're here. So just break him. Break him as he runs. What's he got left? We are not dealing damage to the locations we were supposed to be dealing damage to, and it's very much confusing me. Like, I aim for the side, and I aim for the back, and it hits the side. Okay. Again, I'm giving you another chance here, Coach. 72% is your best chance. I don't know how to make this work. Coach. Coach, that was bad, Coach. You gotta dig deeper than that, Coach. The Phoenix Hawk is just boiling. Like... Oh. This mech's gonna explode. Like, there's nothing that can stop that. Oh, no. No, 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 no. You get back here, you little... You get back here. I need the brigand to be up there.
Yes, Commander.
I need it to be there. Sprinting at maximum speed, I suppose that's the best I can get. Cook it! Cook every last bit of this mech, and will you please stop hitting the sides? Will you please just focus your fire into the lawn location? This is the last chance that we have to actually get him. That's 6 health. He's got just too much in order to stomp on. I wish I could eject the ammo. That's my heatsink levels. Current levels is 51. No, current heat is 104. I sink 30 a turn. So I can't do anything with that. Can I do anything? I have no idea what this is, actually. Not that. This mech's gonna explode. This mech is absolutely going to explode.
Got the edge. Taking the shot.
Well, we exposed him. Now, are you going to blow up?
Solid connection on that one. My mech is over.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you for shutting down. Okay, so you need to keep on coming here. Just get back. Get behind him. I know, you're incredibly exposed. You're not feeling comfortable with this. Deal with it. Well, more exposure, more damage to it. The fact that I'm so happy that Phoenix Hawk shut down is because this Phoenix Hawk was going to explode. The ammunition was going to get set off. It would have just been a massive pyre. Okay, you've got no armor left over here. This is a side... No, it's not a side angle. Give me that side angle. Keep cooking. You ain't stopping. Got it. Right at the end we got it. Okay. Emergency shutdown. Okay. Coach. You can see him. You can literally see him from here. Hi, buddy. I have weapons just for you. Hey, you hit him. And then you hit him again. It's beautiful.
Inflicted some nasty on that.
Death Crusade. Restart the mech.
Here we go. Heat damage.
Okay, ammunition exploded. Or close to it. Finn, you're not getting anywhere near the battle. You're done. You have finished. You've concluded your service. That mech is going in for a long fix.
Ready for order.
The Phoenix Hawk is just going to get underneath the heat threshold. Coach, you're going to stand there and you're just going to... Oh, you can't see him? Thought you could see him. That's incredibly disappointing. Can you get closer? I mean, clearly you will get closer, but still. Sure, stand up here. You've got nothing. Brace up. I literally can't cook that mech. And restart that mech. At the very least, this mech can't explode. Like, nothing about this little thing can blow up. Although, it does look like I took a hit to the back or something. I'm not quite sure. Hey, the Wasp has arrived. He's lost an arm, which is great. He's going to fire his weapons over towards us, which he actually managed to hurt us quite badly. Ooh, are you an advanced Wasp with, like MRMs? Because I'd love that. That'd be great. Brace. Enemy turn. Stay away from me. Oh, no. That means there's more than just the Wasp. Oh, no, it is just the Wasp. Okay. Okay, he's on fire, which is lovely. You are going to move over here and chill. I kind of wonder if it would be possible to blow up your mech. Or to set fires as you walk your mech through just because it was so hot. Shut off the medium laser. Lob some fire. Ah, we couldn't hit, but that's okay. The Phoenix Hawk at this point is basically a melted mess. So there is that. Do I need to stand a little bit further back for better accuracy? Or how are we going to do this? Stand out in the open? I mean, you did have a fairly dangerous looking gun. Oh no, it was a rocket launcher. Never mind. He's helpless. He's got a medium laser, which does make him technically helpless. But I'm not super concerned about him. Unless he manages to get a line of sight on the Javelin. Because he could very easily kill the Javelin. The Brigand would be a little bit of a harder sell on that. But the Javelin is, well, not in a good way. Didn't break anything, though. Which does kind of surprise me. Machine guns and medium laser off. Yeah, just fire the two. Miss and miss, but I'm staying under the heat, which we're trying to because it doesn't actually stress your heat systems at all, just to be over the line continuously, but I figure there's a sense of obligation at this point. You're just going to walk then, because I don't think you're going to see him, but if you do, it would be with the ERs, and I'd like to give you as easy a firing platform as possible. You can run up next to him and shoot him for 48, or if you just want to run up and punch him, you would be 40. So it actually is better for once to shoot with you. Which is interesting. Hi. Sure, why not? I mean, I literally can't cook this mech, so there's nothing I can do to make this mech on fire. Unless he lights it on fire. Which he doesn't have the ability to do. And he did just put his back to a Shadowhawk. Or not a Shadowhawk, to the Phoenix Hawk. Hi. Not sure why you did that. You appear to be somewhat suicidal. So allow me to oblige. Well, there goes his right torso and his gyro and damage across the entire... He loses his evasion. We are cooking a little bit. And Finn is not involved. Finn has... He's given up. He's done. He has no interest in this anymore. You, on the other hand, should have a pair of ER mediums that... Oh, it's all good. Fire. There we go. That should be everybody dead. That was way more dangerous and difficult than that mission had any right to be, which just kind of goes to show just how terrible our mechs currently are. Oh, they're bad. They're so bad. We gotta build them, we gotta fix them, but we can't do that until we leave the planet. Oh, we couldn't generate enough damage to really kill anything forever. Oh, this is gonna be an expensive repair. This especially. I mean, it's missing a whole arm. I'm amazed that this torso stayed intact. I was expecting that to go away. But yeah, we managed to pick up a couple of kills off everybody, but oh, that was pain. Give me an AC-20. Why the heck not? M-Pod? No, not really. Why are the medium lasers not bundled? That's all I ask for in life. Holy crap, that's a lot of flamers. A whole ton of engine cores. Anything else special in the engine department? No. No double heatsink kits. Just a lot of heatsinks and jump jets. Safe ammunition. Okay, I don't need the AC-20. I'm not going to use it for a very, very long time. Plus 50% armor damage, minus 50% structure. Interesting. Huh. Ammo, heavy, flamer, sticky. Alright, so we're not using that. What we are going to use, though, is... And this feels so painful to do, but I need them. I have literally none. But they're so desperately needed. And I fear that if I don't pick any, I won't get any. So we need those. I don't actually need the SRM6s. Like, literally, I don't. I still have the equipment intact. So they didn't explode or nothing. 175 fusion core? No, none of this is worth it. Just show it to me. Didn't get any of the SRM6s. We did get a couple of fusion cores, which is interesting. And as I had feared, if we hadn't taken any medium lasers, we wouldn't have gotten any medium lasers. Got some interesting rifle ammo for light, and we got some ammunition for the AC-20. It'll make it easier next time if we run into an AC-20 and we're not so desperate for, you know, basic crap like medium lasers that we'll actually be able to only need to get two salvage picks, the AC-20 and the 1 ton of ammo, in order to make it a viable AC-20. Because really, if you're not bringing at least 2 tons of AC-20 ammo, you're probably going to have a little bit of a problem. And 2 tons per gun, by the way, because 10 rounds of combat is not exactly the hardest thing to hit. Like, the Urban R60L, if we had gotten that, oh, that would have been pain to have to deal with. First of all, it's incredibly lightly armored, and second of all, it has no endurance. So the fact that we have our R60 is a much better choice. We have very limited ammunition even with that, though, so there is some concern in that department. But yeah, the Shadowhawk just doesn't have the weapons to justify its 55 tonness. Like, it literally can't deal 100 damage. The Phoenix Hawk is a little bit better, but it cooks so much. I gotta get that machine gun ammunition now. 73,000 for 22 days. Are you kidding? Oh, that's awful. I guess we're gonna be chilling for a while. I mean, there's nothing more I can do about that. Let's get the Shadowhawk done first, just so I can see what I can do to rip the gosh darn thing apart and make it better. Base. Hi, Shadowhawk. Refit. There's got to be something I can do to this thing. Please, now. Okay, so first of all, this has got to go. I can't put that in the center torso, and that goes with it. It's an SRM2. This is awful. This is bad. This is alright, but I need something bigger. Oh, there's nothing I can do about it, really. I mean, I've got light rifles, but I only have a single ton of ammunition for it. Oh, I've got my light sabos. How many rounds does this give me? This gives me 15 shots. Needs to be in the same location as the weapon. I'm not so worried about this. This is not as bad because, you know, it's only 20 shots. So that would give me an additional 30 damage that would crack armor better. The recoil of 2 requires ammo in the same location. Yeah, we get that. So it weighs 3 tons. I've got 5. Although I wouldn't be gaining anything off the LRMs I just ripped out of here. How about LRMs? You got any? I've got an LRM 10. I could turn that into an LRM 15 pack. Is it worth it? Not really. God, the hard points on this thing really do not lend it towards being very useful. And I got an improved rocket launcher, but I just don't have the gear for this. That's my biggest problem. I need an energy build that I can throw those medium lasers I just got on here. But check store. Maybe the store has something. Maybe there's interesting stuff that is currently afforded to us non-aligned people. We need to align soon so we get access to that faction shop. It's a problem now. We have more machine guns, AC-20 ammo, the caseless ammunition. It's all just ammunition. Show me everything. Maybe I should put that rapid fire PPC, but it's a weak PPC. It only does 30 damage. Pull that medium laser out. Come over to the PPCs. Put that in. Rapid fire PPC. Relatively light on weight. So, what more could I do? I can pull these jump jets. There's not enough of them. Or I could put more on. That is also another option because I have a ton of them. All these heats are... No, these are all extra heat sinks. Right? No? There's no way. Are you kidding me? This thing's packing 2 tons of totally superfluous heat sinks. How's my heat now? 30 for 28. That's fine. That's absolutely fine. Do I cram in a rifle? I mean, I increased the firepower a little bit. That may not be awful. Though my firepower looks like it stayed the same. But it's much more pinpoint. So I've increased the power of my normal gun. So the PPC has gone from 20 to 30. It's not great, but it's light. So light PPC is giving me a little bit more firepower there. So 10 damage there. I lost the SRMs, but we weren't using the SRMs anyway. Is there minimum range on this rifle? Minimum 90 meters. Minimum 90 meters. And minimum nothing. Huh. This turns it into a much more long-range fire support platform. Which, if I really wanted to go nuts with it, I could do something like that. I don't have the tonnage for it, though. I mean, I could get the tonnage. This seems like such an ugly build, though. Maybe I should just rip the AC-10 off the urban mech. I don't want to do that before we travel. That's my problem. But I don't think I'm going to have much of a choice moving in soon. You've got 2 energy hard points. Let's see if we do that. Let's see what we can do to this. Yes, we're going to spend a little time building because that was a pretty rude awakening. Pull that out. That's 13 tons. Pull the small laser out too. Why are we going to do that? Because we're going to put in something better, I hope. So we are going to go and grab the PPC. Put that into the shoulder. Gives me 9.5 tons. I have 4 ballistic slots. Oh, baby. This and this. And then I need a ton of ammunition for these light rifles. It's the sabos. So this will keep them going for 8 turns, right? 7.5. Because each one will take it. PPC, light rifle. Overall, it is an increase in firepower. It's spread out more. And is there anything else I can do to this thing? I mean, a bigger fusion core wouldn't be completely out of the picture. That gives me the AC-10 back, gives me a small laser, which I kind of don't need. Throw the small laser back on. So he's got 2 tons left. What do I do with 2 tons? He's got all of his energy hard points filled. He has... Who'd have machine guns? Do I have machine guns? I have 2 light machine guns. Do I have ammunition for light machine guns? That's the big question that you have to ask. Do I have ammo to run this thing? I have a half ton of ammo for it, which is 100 shots. So 2 light machine guns firing 100 shots is going to go through really, really bloody quick. How heavy are these? They're also half ton. But if I did something like that, I check the store for a ton of light machine gun ammo, or at least a half ton. That would be acceptable too. Nope, no, it's not there. Just not there. And I only have a half ton of... Like, I would be... What I could do is there was a machine gun there. That should be half a ton. Yeah, half a ton. What I could do is a machine gun, a half ton of ammo for it, and a light machine gun and a half ton of ammo for it. We're starting to reach levels of weirdness here that shouldn't be possible. Oh, there's a double UAC round. I just don't have the UAC for it. It is an urban mech though, so that's kind of to be expected. I mean, or I could just max armor this sucker. I'm gonna max armor it. Yeah, we're gonna do that instead. It's a little bit more survivable. I'll want that PPC back at some point. This is taking 14 days to build, but more importantly, it gives me the AC-10 immediately. Okay, Shadowhawk, I've got a gun for you. Now, you did lose out on your PPC. Sorry, nothing I could do about that. But I can rip this piece of crap out. I'm gonna need 12 tons, aren't I? Yeah, it's 3 tons underweight. Well, I can also rip the SRM out, the SRM2 out. That gives me 1 ton. I'll need 2 tons because I need the AC-10 ammo in there. I don't need to put it there, but it's there for now. And the heat sinks. 2 tons of heat sinks. Sure, why not? Because I don't need that heat. I mean, why did it have all those heat sinks? Medium laser. LRM 5 is 2 tons. LRM 10 is 5 tons, isn't it? That's ammunition. It is. So I would need a lot more weight. So I have no tons remaining. This is a pure up gunning, which is nice. And also it doesn't have a minimum range, which is also nice. Is there anything else I can do to you? I mean, I can find the weight for this. I have the equipment for it. I've got Ferro. I've got it. Oh, that's right. I want to put that in. Put Endo on it. That gives me 1.25 tons left. Give him a rangefinder sight for the advanced gunnery. He doesn't need the energy one because he's not built that way. He doesn't get the partial wing. I could give him Ferro. 1.02. Or I could just give him more armor here. The jump jets are really just pointless. I can't use them effectively. I really wish I'd grabbed that SRM-6. Just one of them. At least one of them. Okay, so I need 3 tons in order to cram this sucker in. We're not going to do that. We can't do that. Do you have any interesting ammo for it? Double LRM ammo, so I don't need that because we're firing LRM-5s. Oh, chaff rounds. That might work. Oh, we have a lot of special chaff and narc. Or just one of them. I think that we would want the bonus accuracy? The problem I have with this is the Guardian ECM that this will be is this will be in back. It's not going to be up front with people. Maybe I could use it up front and aggressively. We just hit him once, we'll have narked him. Then we armor it up. Wait, there's no getting around that. We gotta armor this sucker up. Half ton. I need a lot more armor back. It's too easy to penetrate our armor. Gonna take a while to get done. Oh, that was the last of it. I'll drop you by 1, so you can get up to 40. That way you can survive a little bit more. Don't need any on this. So we've added in endo steel, which is 101,000. We've put in a ton of narc ammo. We've upgunned it from an AC5 to an AC10. And we've given it a Guardian ECM. That ought to help it a bit. I mean, the firepower, I believe, is staying mostly static, 105. And this was 45 plus 20, so 65. So we've lost technically 5 damage on this build. But I like it a little bit better. It's got a slightly better penetrating gun. This gun doesn't have a minimum range. We've given it a little bit more accuracy. I'm half trying to convince myself of this sort of thing. But I think that'll do it. Give me 11 days to fix this sucker up, because it needs it. Managed tasks. Yeah, I just can't wait any longer to start modifying them. There's too much pain coming our way. Training module's done. We're not buying another one right now. 2 mechs are done, so now we can go into the mech bay and patch them up as needed. Okay, good. They're fine. You've got a contraband fire control system suited and heated, so the Phoenix Hawk is getting this next one. It's getting the energy targeting system, because it needs that desperately. So, give me equipment, cockpits, fire control system, energy for free. And then you already have 6 jump jets, which means you fly. These machine guns have got to come out. I can't leave them in here. It's just too much potential self-damage. Brings my heat efficiency up to 30 for 42, which I am so tempted to then swoop in and add on a pair of medium lasers. Do I have it? I have enough room for 1. So I could go another medium and a heat sink. That obviously does not, you know, balance each other out, but it is something we could go towards. Kind of don't want to, though, if I'm completely honest about things. And one of the things that's currently right out is we can't do this. The right, like, no. Center torso, please. Because that instantly raises it to 600-something thousand in 4 days. I don't have that kind of time. Not yet. Later. Later, eventually we will. The thing that this desperately needs is double heat sinks, and there's not much I can do about that. Can drop this down to another medium laser. We go with 4 medium lasers. It's a Jenner build. Can I make that work? It'd be tight. We'd be able to armor it up a lot more, but we would lose the big large laser, and the large laser is pretty special and important to us, so I don't want to lose that. Problem is, this is just, that's dangerous. 51 heat. We don't get to alpha very often. I see that's not terrible. Okay, here's why this is not terrible. Large laser for long-range blinking. We're able to fire the large laser and a medium laser. Up close and personal, we blitz them with the triple mediums. Now that's 60 damage, so that should help out a bit. It's a style of gameplay that I'm not a huge fan of, if I'm honest. I like to be able to just alpha everything every turn, but that'll also give me a ton of armor, which I kind of desperately need. Because this mech is slightly vulnerable. Give me more armor all around. Up armors it a little bit more. Gives it more reliable damage. Takes the bomb out of the chest. I think that'll be where we'll go with that. Confirm that. Oh, so much building going on today. I didn't want to build so much today, but I don't have much of it. This is golden. If I do any modifications to this, it's going to be I'm ripping things out. That's what we're doing. Small cockpit. 1 ton overweight if I do that. Oh, it doesn't quite. Pharaoh is more useful on heavily armored mechs than on little tiny light ones. I'm 1 ton overweight. What could I lose? Really nothing. I mean, we're kind of strapped for everything here. We're 60 for 88, so I clearly can't take out any pulse. Could drop 2 jump jets. We don't use the jump... Oh no, we did use the jump jets a lot in that last battle. I could lose an ER medium. I really don't want to, because it's a really great thing. But the accuracy will be going up by 1. Oh, this small cockpit is terrible. Why do you exist? Pharaoh... I mean, what I really want to do, and this I'm not going to do, but what I really want to do is this. Freeze it so much weight. Well, not a huge amount, but enough. Enough to make it matter to me. 150 rated fusion core. If I went down to a 140, what would that lose me? Okay. What's my current movement? We are at 275, 11, so we're at 11.7. We move slight movement on walking, and we're only missing half a ton. It's a relatively cheap re-engineering too. So I'm half a ton down. 1130. Now that affects that. That does put me on weight though. So I lose 1 hex in each. Oh no, I can't do that. The 140 back in? Nope. Nope, it's a jump jet problem. I lose a jump jet doing this. And I really don't want to. Those jump jets did prove to be very useful in that last battle. The alternative is to lose 2 jump jets. So a little speed in a jump jet or 2 jump jets off or a laser. I am expecting accuracy to go up. There is that. +1 accuracy in general. This really takes away. So if I can make the ER mediums that much more accurate, then it might be worth it. That'll push the heat efficiency up. Oh, that'll push the heat efficiency up beautifully. We are losing, but we are struggling in order to maintain enough damage. We really are struggling to maintain that damage. All I want to do is pull a small cockpit out. That's all I want to do. And I need all these heat sinks. We have no additional heat sinks. That's not anything we're lacking here. I don't think I have much of a choice. Gotta keep it in. I don't want to, but I have to. Until I can get my hands on more equipment, I have to. Or at least until I have an opportunity to actually do a couple of other things. So the Phoenix Hawk is going up. I honestly don't care when you get refit. In fact, I'm half tempted to cancel your refit. We're going to hang out for another 11 days. 21 days until the end of the month. Resist the lure of agromechs. I know, morale decreased by 1, but you know what? I can't afford to be missing some more mech techs right now. We are in a rough spot right now. God, that mission was so crushing. It was a half skull mission. And we were a 1 shield lance, and we got spanked. Alright, fix my javelin, please. It's just critted, it's not actually broken. Right? Good. Take me 2 days. Is there anything I can do with this? The answer to that question is absolutely not. We are totally stuck with where we are at the moment. Another 2 days, and I'll have the javelin done. And I'll be able to turn this sucker around and go on another mission. Okay, we're good. To the barracks. Mech warehouse. Time to level people up. We're bringing the A-Lance out, and maybe the A-Lance can do something. So, Guts is up for 1. I know it doesn't increase accuracy, but I have to do it. Paladin, you got nothing. Paradox, you can level up, Paradox. You're already a tactician. I want to make you an ace pilot. Or it can go, though, in this direction. It can be called shot bonus, +1 initiative, +25 view distance. That's kind of not worth it if I'm completely honest. So, you were going to be... I don't know why I made you a tactician. Oh, I made you a tactician so you could get sensor lock. So what do I want to pair with sensor lock? Sensor lock needs to be paired with shoot and scoot. Sensor lock already doesn't have the turn though. Multi-target then.
Training complete.
Okay, so you increased in gunnery, which is going to be helpful. Let's go grab a contract. Hopefully it won't get us killed. I'm only a little bit fatalistic at this moment. Oh, we got middle management, a 1 of 5. No, thank you. Price of discretion is an escort. Not right now. Hold the line, defend base. Mopping up is a battle in the jungle. 1 skull, 2 of 9. Let's do it. It'll make the Tortugans happy with us, so we can do that. Pull off the B team. Let's get the A team back in. Howl, I want you in the Phoenix Hawk, which is a little bit toastier, so try and keep that thing under control. Paladin back in the Shadow Hawk, but maybe I should... Shadow Hawk just became a lot better at shooting people. Paradox in the Brigand to start to try and bounce on top of that. Finn in that? Yeah, that'll have to do. Rock and roll. Let's see if we can cause some havoc and damage. Yeah, that's a little concerning. That really is concerning in terms of how much damage we're able to put out. We need more. I require more damage. What I really need, actually, is in order to really start building things, is I need SRMs. So what I'm thinking about doing is trying to go for SRMs. Oh, that's feels so dirty saying that, but... Or I forgot to take a look at what the Javelin could do. Because what I could do is I could rip the SRMs out of the Javelin. Because in that case, I'll only need an SRM4 to complete the build. Because the Shadowhawk would go with 2 SRM6s and an SRM4, because one of those SRMs is in the head, so the biggest SRM in the head that you can have is an SRM4. It takes 1 critical slot. So we could go in that direction. Which is not horrific. I mean, it ain't great, but... Actually, that was a solid build that we used to use. We would use an SRM-10 and a large laser was the setup we did. And the heat wasn't, you know, totally out of control. I'll have to really do some thoughts on that. Anyway, mopping up. After a recent skirmish with our forces, the surviving units of a local government lance have escaped the battlefield. We believe they managed to partially repair their mechs, and that means they're a loose end the Tortuga Dominions would like to see tied off permanently. Track down these survivors and finish them off for good. 2 of 9 priority salvage, 195,000 sea-bills. A little bit more than that, but hey, we're here for the salvage. I need the stuff, I need the guns. I desperately need the guns. And we have Guardian ECM. Oh, that's gonna be the fun bit. We have a little bit better protection. I kind of want to put it in the Javelin, if I'm completely honest.
What's up, boss?
Phoenix Hawk, you're going to sprint on forward, but it's the Shadow Hawk who's carrying the super important jamming technology.
Standing by.
Yeah, I really need to put it into something else. I put it into this thing just because it had the weight, but I'm not quite sure where this is going to go. Paradox! Sprint to keep up your Brigand. Really should be flying you just in order to keep things under control, but I want to sort of keep the lance somewhat together for now.
Orders.
Just until we get contact with the enemy. Jump.
Whatever you say, boss.
Hop here into cover.
Got an unknown.
Hey, you got a target. We've got an urban mech, which is interesting. We also have a Valkyrie and a Scimitar. Scimitar could be dangerous. Do I shoot? 8.5%. No, I do not. I shall brace. We are protected, guarded, and ready to rock. Howl, time to test your new energy targeting system, which I'm going to be honest, I don't have a whole heck of a lot of faith in at the moment, just because you don't have a direct line of sight. I take that back. I take everything I said back. Turn off... Actually, no, fire everything.
Locking in all weapons.
Oh, good work. Okay, so the urban mech has been nailed. So that targeting system already paying off for us a little bit. The Brigand, on the other hand, is going to fly forward. The Brigand has not been modified. Oh, Terrible, terrible accuracy. What if I just walked? Would you like that better? You would, actually. Your ER medium lasers would be super on board with that. 29s. Yeah, we'll do it. Super risky, but I'm going to do it. Oh, just getting blasted everything. There goes his left torso, which, honestly, the left torso is the least useful part of it. It's the right torso that we care about, because the right torso is the one that generally has the big gun. I would like to maneuver to a position where I'm not necessarily firing through all of my allies, so we'll move slightly to the side. The accuracy is not terrible. Fire. Oh, you missed him with the... Oh, did you hit him with the cannon? It wasn't really clear, but we did manage to hit him with a couple of other follow-ups as well. He is unsteady, he's unsettled, which is great for us. So we already got him not feeling all that hot about things. Valkyrie gonna come flying forward, aggressive, powerful, and firing a whole bunch of missiles towards the Brigand. The Brigand's gonna have to start jumping to get on the move. I did realize that I was being incredibly aggressive with it by just walking it forward like that. Hopefully it's not gonna bite me in the butt too much. This Brigand is the most expensive mech that we have to repair, because of the advanced technology on board. Javelin's going to get shot at by quite a few... I'm not quite sure what one of those. Probably periphery rifles. Ooh, that was close. Please don't hit me. I'm assuming those are pepper boxes. I mean, they could be other things. Valkyries can have some interesting equipment on them, but not anything super special, I don't think. Ace piloted, ran right on forward. Finn, you got a shot here. I mean, it'd be hyper aggressive to do that. How about if you leaped into the fight? Still at 24 and 35. Fly on in. Let's find out what the real chances are. It was the 24 and the 35. You've got basically just your rifle left. You, on the other hand, have a whole bunch of other stuff, but you know what? You're vulnerable. You did not die, but your engine did crit. You have ferrofibrous? Oh, the pilot ejected. Okay, so we got whatever was in there, which is great. Okay, lovely. Jump. Joop. This is why we kept it. Flying on towards. Hello. Do I cook? Not as such. Right into his side, already causing a little bit of damage. Howl can start moving on in as well. Hopefully we'll have better accuracy than that 50%, but nope, doesn't look like it. Missing everything, unfortunately. However, it is now bracketed by us, and there's a scimitar still off in the distance, which I'm hoping won't actually get anywhere near us. I do need to move the Shadowhawk forward to get us everybody in cover. About to be punched by a Valkyrie. And got hit. That's not cool. How did you hit me? I had maximum evasion. Paladin, time to get on in here as soon as you can. In fact, too many bad angles. Sprint. Yeah, you're going to sprint there. Oh, the autocannon jammed? Are you kidding me? Yeah, throw out the medium laser. Lob a couple of missiles. I didn't want to risk hitting the mech. Gun is unjammed. That's lovely. No, seriously, this gun jams way too much. Is it the nature of the gun? That's what I've got to ask myself. It makes autocannons even less attractive. Like, autocannons have already been fairly unattractive throughout Oh, that's not good. He's got an electronic countermeasure system. Okay, it's time for us to counter the electronic countermeasures, but I gotta get down to Paladin to do it. Howl! It's time for you to jump. Get right next to him. Firing off in this direction. Oh, it's still 50-something%, which is lovely. Are you gonna fire everything? You are. That's why we fired it. Oh, medium pulse laser destroyed. Artemis. Oh, no. Right side bias. I knew about the right side bias, and yet I still made a mistake. A critical mistake. I could just run behind him, could I? Kind of don't want to, just because, you know, getting shot at is not particularly enjoyable. Yeah, he's got nothing left. He's just kit. And I'm only getting 2 of 9. So that's a knockdown for the pilot. On your back, please, sir. And I will have to start kicking on the electronic countermeasure. So, Paradox. Where's your ECM? It's in here, is it not? It's in one of your places, because you... Oh, no, it's the Brigand. Never mind. You have Master Tactician. Which means you're going to maneuver... How good is his armor? Quite good. It's very, very good, actually. Jump. I think this time we will cook ourselves a little bit. Now, if I want to get after him, I'm going to have to do something stupid. And I really don't feel like doing something stupid. I get the feeling that doing something stupid is not on the list of things we're allowed to do anymore. Hop over here. We're in the water. We will shut off our ERs, because apparently the pulse lasers are more accurate. And we managed to hit one of our friends. But we should be okay. Paladin. Yeah, now it's time to swap over. ECCM to active. You're going to walk right up to this group, and you're going to basically beat the ever-loving crap out of it. Not you, but you. Center torso, I'd prefer not to, because you do have some nice gear. But I doubt I'm going to be able to stop it from hitting the center torso. So, we'll go for the head. Why not? Okay, I don't know what happened there.
This just in.
He's panicking,
Critical hit.
but he's not, you know, fleeing. So I'm currently countering his electronic countermeasure. You can only punch, so we're going to have to expect to get hit by that sometime in the near future. Although I do have some fairly decent evasion going on here. Pilot, you should bail. Just saying. You're gonna punch my brigand? At least you can't hit me this time. Oh, I was so counting on this missile pack. But no. Finn!
Got something you want done?
Yes. What I would like you to do, honestly, is to kill this guy. How much armor does he have in back? Oh, he's got a rotary AC too. And he blew it up. I wanted to steal that. That would have been a worthy gun to put into it. Like, that would have been worth something. Okay, structure exposed. On his back, he is now vulnerable. And since he is the cause of most of my pain, I will maneuver very carefully to ensure that he dies. Oh, Mr. Scimitar, I expect you to die.
Roger that.
Okay, now we can cook. I want him dead. Oh, and we're in the water, so it doesn't matter.
Firing full cell.
Power propulsion destroyed, but he's not dead now, is
Toward a
he?
critical hit.
Howl.
Receiving you.
Howl is a boiling slightly, not significantly, but it is a minor concern, so we're going to show off all the meat. Oh, actually, if I do this, can I turn on more of these? I can turn on 2 of them.
Target lock on enemy
Which was the
radar.
point of the system, was to make it so that I could turn off the large laser in order to use the medium lasers very efficiently. Ready. I'm gonna punch you. I'm just gonna walk up and I'm gonna wallop you.
Onward.
Eject, buddy.
Engaging.
Okay, we missed, so I will admit that did not work out as well as I had planned.
Life is now devoid of meaning.
Yes, it should be, because that was embarrassing. You had an opportunity to get this pilot to be terrified, and instead you failed miserably. I just kind of want him to eject to see if I can't steal everything. He's improved distress. That's not good. Paladin, get over here. Punch him in the side. I want him panicked. I want him terrified. His left leg has been destroyed. He's on the ground now. Come on. Bail out, pilot. You don't want to be in there anymore. This is too dangerous for you. Okay, apparently not. So, I guess we step on him.
Roger that.
Just gonna see if I can just step on him a couple of times. Maybe the pilot will panic so much that he'll want to bail. Special tactics designed to panic and terrify. Nope, that's it.
Let's do this.
With only engine cores 150. I don't know if we crushed the center torso, but they are all dead now. And most of the damage that we took was self-inflicted, so not the worst thing in the world, but certainly not the best. Oh god, we need to adjust this lens. We need to modify, but we need stuff to modify. It's a problem. I really hope he was just out of ammunition for that rack, because I want it. I really want it. Yeah, light damage. The Brigand took the most, which unfortunately is the most expensive to repair. So there's that. Okay, so we got 3 parts to an urban mech, which would not be enough to build it. There is a rack too. Okay, we got C3 Slave, Artemis, internal combustion engine, which we're not going to take. But the Artemis is certainly interesting. And Ramo, we got it. Hey, we got a ballistic. I mean, it's not a great ballistic, but we got a ballistic. Okay, rack 2s are not bad. As you can see, it fires 25 damage per shot and is currently firing 3 shots. You can fire, I think, 6 times with this thing. So if you're willing to suffer the jam chance. So this weapon has a recoil of 3 and has a jam chance of recoil times 5, mitigated by gunnery and recoil reduction. Rotary autocannons have a select fire of 1 to 6 shots with increased heat and jam chance at higher rates. So yeah, this will be hopefully a lot of fun. I've never actually used a rack. I've always wanted to. Unless there's something else that's going to shout out. Like, I get it. I want it. But aura debuffs enemies within 200. Ooh, that's good. That is good. I'm gonna risk it for a biscuit. We did not get it. We did get the rack though, so I'm reasonably happy with that. So I know what's going on the urban mech. Maybe the Shadowhawk instead. I could rip out that AC-10, but the AC-10 is a fairly solid thing. I need to hit 3 times in order to out-damage it, which, on the one hand, is good because I get to shoot 3 times. On the other hand, not so good because, well, none of the damage is concentrated. It could bounce all over the place, and we've seen what happens when damage is not necessarily concentrated. So it is something that we're going to have to debate a little bit internally, just sort of think, how do we want to really execute this mission? Because honestly, I'm not all that sure just yet. We'll figure it out. We will always figure it out, but I like having rack 2s. Racks are a lot of fun. I like autocannons in general, and so having the better autocannons like the rotary autocannons and the ultra autocannons, and LBXs too, just any autocannon is just a lot of fun to me. Now, unfortunately, autocannons are not reliable at all. We took another planet. That's lovely. 3,864 for the next 3 days, so a reasonable repair time. So we're not repairing everything for the next 22 days, which is helpful. Would actually get dented. It's only going to be a 2-day repair. How lovely. So the Brigand for the 2 days, because it is constantly in pain, and then the Phoenix Hawk shortly after that. Well, the Phoenix Hawk will be done sooner. Unfortunately, I got to field the B team. Oh, the B team. Let's go check the barracks, see if the B team's managed to level up. Oh, because they kind of need to. Couch,
Orders?
can you hit broadsides of barn yet? No?
Yes, Commander.
You can, but there's something going on that I'm going to deal with later.
Go.
Wait, Jester's... Who did oh, Paradox wasn't supposed to come. Huh. Looks like Jester's going to be working with the B team. So, yeah. Alright, that's going to do it for today's episode. I have been Turek. If you like what you've been seeing, hit that like button and subscribe. If you want to see a notification every time I post one of these videos, press the little bell icon. Leave a comment on what you think of the episode. What do you think modifications we should make to the mechs? We're actually fairly current on this series right now. So if you have any thoughts or ideas, please leave them in the comment below. I'd love to hear from you. Share the video, and I will see you all in the next episode.